the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it.
In a fiery and defiant message to Donald Trump and the US government, Barbados Prime Minister Mottley has sent shockwaves across the region. With the US threatening to strip CARICOM leaders of their visas if they continue working with Cuban doctors, PM Mottley isn't backing down. Her response? Take my US visa. I stand with my CARICOM brothers. This is a direct challenge to US pressure, and it could change the course of Caribbean diplomacy forever. Stay tuned as we break down this developing story. Smash that like button and subscribe to stay ahead of the latest updates.
This matter with the Cubans and the nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses. But I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could not get through the pandemic without the Cuban nurses and the Cuban doctors. I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we pay Bajans, and that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us. Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in this region, that if we cannot reach a sensible agreement on this matter, then if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it. But what matters to us is principles. And I have said over and over that principles only mean something when it is inconvenient to stand by it. Now, we don't have to shout, but we can be resolute. And I therefore look forward to standing with my CARICOM brothers. I wish I could say brothers and sisters, but brothers, to be able to ensure that we explain that what the Cubans have been able to do for us, far from approximating itself to human trafficking, has been to save lives and limbs and sight for many a Caribbean person.
PM Mottley has drawn a line in the sand, standing boldly with her Caribbean brothers and sisters. No fear, no backing down. Will other Caribbean leaders have the courage to do the same? We've heard Mottley's fearless response, but what about Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness? Will he stand up to US pressure and protect Jamaica's sovereignty, or will he stay silent, avoiding confrontation? Caribbean family, we need to talk. Do you support PM Mottley's stance? Should CARICOM unite against